Have you ever felt like you're sending your wishes out into the universe only to get silence in return? You journal, you say affirmations, you try to think positively, but your reality just doesn't seem to budge. It feels like you're shouting your deepest desires in a soundproof room, and the only thing coming back is an echo. The frustration is real. You see others talking about manifestation and co creating with the universe, and you can't help but wonder, what am I doing wrong? Why isn't it working for me? What if I told you the universe has been replying all along? You just haven't been taught how to understand its language. In this video, we're going to change that. We're going to explore the language of the cosmos, not based on wishful thinking, but on profound spiritual principles of energy and alignment. By the end, you won't just be talking to the universe, you'll be in a conscious dialogue with it. Let's start with that feeling of being ignored. It's a deeply human experience. You followed the steps from books and videos. You've tried to ask, believe, receive, and yet the promotion goes to someone else, the relationship never quite works out, and the financial breakthrough stays just out of reach. This disconnect is the number one reason people give up on their creative power. But here's a core belief that changes everything. The universe isn't some distant entity granting wishes to a select few. It's not ignoring you. Within many spiritual philosophies, the universe is seen as a mirror of your energy, meaning you are in constant communication with it whether you know it or not. The problem isn't that your message isn't being sent, it's that it's often sent in a language the universe doesn't seem to prioritize. You see, within this framework, the universe doesn't primarily respond to your words or your desperate pleas. It responds to the most honest signal you broadcast, your feeling or vibration. Your vibration is the energetic mood created by your dominant thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. So when you say, I want to be wealthy, but you feel the crushing weight of debt, the signal being mirrored back isn't wealth, it's lack. When you say, I want a loving partner, but you feel lonely and unworthy, the signal isn't love, it's absence. This is the disconnect. You're speaking one language with your mouth, but a much more powerful one with your energy. And the universe, acting as a mirror, reflects back what you felt you were, not what you said you wanted. The belief is that it has been replying all along by giving you more circumstances that match your dominant feeling. It's not a punishment. It's described as a neutral principle. Now, it's really important to be clear. These ideas, like the law of attraction and the universe responding to personal energy, are tenets of spiritual belief systems. There's no empirical scientific evidence to support the claim that our thoughts and feelings emit measurable vibrations that directly alter external reality. While the quantum physics does describe everything as energy, it's a metaphysical leap, not a scientific one, to say our thoughts directly attract circumstances.
However, the psychological power of these practices is well documented. Cultivating positive thoughts and emotions has been scientifically shown to improve well-being, reduce stress, and build resilience. So as we explore these ideas, I encourage you to hold this dual perspective. We're exploring powerful spiritual tools for shaping your inner world, which in turn can influence your actions and how you perceive your reality, while also acknowledging the line between metaphysical belief and established science. The goal is to empower you, and that begins with understanding this new language. To truly shift from feeling unheard to being in a powerful dialogue, we need to move into the aha moments that unlock the solution. Think of these as the 3 master keys to the cosmic switchboard. The first and most foundational key within this framework is vibrational alignment. The core idea here is that everything from your chair to your thoughts has an energetic quality. Positive emotions like love and joy are considered high frequency, while emotions like fear and anger are low frequency. The popular concept known as the law of attraction suggests that like attracts like. This means your personal energy is constantly attracting experiences and people that are a vibrational match. Think of yourself as a living radio tower. Your desires for abundance, love, health are broadcasting on their own frequencies. If you want to experience abundance, you have to tune your own broadcast to the frequency of abundance. If you're tuned to Scarcity FM, you can't hear what's playing on Abundance Radio. It's not that the station doesn't exist, you're just not on the right frequency. This is where many people get stuck. We focused on the wanting, but the very act of wanting can be a vibrational statement that you do not have, which you desire. It broadcasts a feeling of lack. And so the universe, reflecting your energy, may give you more experiences of not having. Vibrational alignment, then, is the conscious process of tuning your feelings to match the frequency of your desire as if it were already here. It's the shift from wanting to being. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. So how do you do this? Start by identifying the feeling of your wish fulfilled. What would having that extra money in the bank feel like? Go deeper than just excitement. Would it be freedom, security, peace? Those feelings have a vibration. Your work is to cultivate that feeling in your life now, before the evidence shows up. This may mean taking small actions that make you feel secure, or scheduling freedom time in your day. It means choosing from a place of peace, not panic. When you start to embody the feeling of your desire, your broadcast changes. You're no longer shouting, "I want," into the void. You're humming the tune of "I have." And the universe, like a grand orchestra, may begin to harmonize with your new song. You don't taste the butterfly. You become the garden, and the butterfly comes to you.
If vibrational alignment is the what, the power of assumption is the how. This principle, famously taught by Neville Goddard, is a direct and potent technique. It's a radical shift from asking for something in the future to assuming it has already happened. Goddard's philosophy states that your imagination is the creative power within you. He taught that an assumption, even if it seems false to your senses, will harden into fact if you persist in it. This means the most effective way to communicate your desire isn't to beg or plead. It is to go into your imagination, feel what it would be like to have your desire, and then assume that feeling as your present reality. There's a huge energetic difference between wishing for something and assuming it. Wishing is passive. It says, "I hope this happens someday." It puts you in a position of waiting for an outside force to do you a favor. The feeling is one of powerlessness. Assuming is active. It says, "This is who I am now." It puts you in the position of the creator. You aren't waiting for reality to change. You are changing your concept of yourself. And as a result, your actions and perceptions begin to align with that new reality. You might imagine a friend congratulating you. Feel their handshake. Hear their words. "I knew you'd get it." Feel the quiet confidence as you walk into the office. You don't just watch it like a movie. You pull that feeling into your body until it feels real and normal. Neville called this living in the end. Once you capture that feeling, your job is to carry it with you. You start thinking from the state of having the promotion, not of it. When a challenge rises, you ask, "How would I, as the director, handle this?" You're not faking it till you make it. You are living from the psychological state of your wish fulfilled. By assuming the state of your desire, you can change your self-concept, which naturally alters your behavior, confidence, and how you spot opportunities. You stop looking for evidence that it's coming and then started acting like it's already here.
The third key is perhaps the most beautiful and powerful amplifier for your signal: gratitude. But we're not just talking about being thankful for what you already have. We're talking about the revolutionary practice of feeling and expressing gratitude for your desire before it has shown up in your physical world. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrational states you can experience. When you're genuinely grateful, it's impossible to also feel lack, fear, or anxiety. Gratitude is a feeling of fullness. It's an acknowledgement of abundance. It is the ultimate signal that you are receptive. Now, let's connect this to science for a moment. Numerous psychological studies confirm the profound benefits of a gratitude practice. It has been shown to reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety, improve sleep, increase happiness, and even calm the nervous system.
The spiritual philosophy of manifestation takes this powerful psychological tool and extends it into the metaphysical. The belief is that gratitude isn't just a response, it's a creative force. When you give thanks for something you desire, as if you have already received it, you're doing two incredible things. First, you are perfectly executing the power of assumption. By saying, "Thank you for this incredible new job," you're implicitly assuming the job is already yours. You aren't asking, you're acknowledging. Second, you're flooding your being with the emotion of appreciation. This elevates your mood and dissolves resistance, doubt, and impatience. How can you be impatient for something you're already thankful for having? You can't. Gratitude for the unmanifested is the ultimate expression of faith. So, how do you practice this? You can start a gratitude journal with a twist. Instead of only writing down what you're grateful for today, write what you're grateful for in your desired reality. For example, "I am so incredibly grateful and happy now that I'm living in my beautiful new home. Thank you for the peaceful energy that fills every room. Thank you for the loving, supportive, and hilarious partner who has come into my life. I am so grateful for the deep connection we share. I am filled with gratitude for my thriving business and the wonderful clients I get to serve. Thank you." Say these things, write them down, but most importantly, feel them. Let the feeling of gratitude wash over you. This isn't about deceiving yourself. It's about choosing your reality on an energetic and emotional level first. You're sending a thank you note to the cosmos before the package has arrived, showing your absolute trust that it's on its way. Understanding these three keys is the aha moment. But knowledge without action is just philosophy. To see tangible shifts, we must turn revelation into ritual. A ritual is a conscious, repeated practice that grounds your intention. It's a way of telling yourself, "I am serious about this." So here is a simple 3-step ritual based on everything we discussed. This is the 10 and 15-minute practice that could become the most important conversation you have all day. Try it for at least 7 days and watch how your inner and outer worlds begin to shift. Effective communication starts with clarity. The universe can deliver a vague request. Vague requests get vague results. "I want to be happy," or "I want more money," are not clear intentions. They're wishes. A specific request creates a clear blueprint. So, your first task is to get crystal clear on what you truly desire. Not what you think instead of want, but what your soul truly wants to experience. Take out the journal. This is your cosmic order form. Write down your desire using the what, why, and how it feels formula. By the end of this step, you'll have a rich, detailed, emotionally charged description of your desired reality. You've gone from mumbling an order to handing a master chef a precise recipe. Now the kitchen can get to work. Now that you have your blueprint, it's time to broadcast the signal. This is where we combine the power of assumption and the language of gratitude. This step is about moving the desire from a mental concept to a felt reality in your body.
Find a quiet place for 5 to 10 minutes. Close our eyes and take a few deep breaths. First, bring your cosmic order form to mind. Remind yourself of the what, the why, and especially the feeling. Now, begin to embody that feeling. Create a short, simple scene in your imagination that implies your desire is fulfilled. You're sending a thank you note to the cosmos before the package has arrived, showing your absolute trust that it's on its way.
The P is to make it sensory. What do you see, hear, or touch? Loop this short scene in your mind for a few minutes. Gently marinate in the feeling. Now, for the final layer, gratitude. While holding that feeling, speak words of thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this incredible blessing. I am so deeply grateful for my financial freedom. My heart is overflowing with gratitude for the love that now fills my life. Feel the gratitude in your heart. Let it expand. This act of giving thanks for the reality you just created in your imagination is like an energetic signature, confirming your intention. Communication is a two-way street. You've sent a clear message. Now the final step is to listen for the reply. This is about getting into receptive mode. Within the spiritual framework, the universe communicates back through signs, synchronicities, intuitive nudges, and inspired ideas. This is where you must release your attachment to the how and the when. You placed your order. You don't need to stand over the chef's holder. Your job is to trust the process and pay attention. The key is to cultivate a state of relaxed awareness. You're not desperately searching for signs. You're just open, present, and curious. When one of these nudges appears, acknowledge it with a quiet thank you, and take the inspired action if it feels right. This step is about letting go. Let go of control, doubt, and the timeline. After you've done your ritual, you drop it and go about your day trusting that the gears are turning. This trust is a high vibrational state itself. It signals that you have faith in the process, and it's what opens the channel for you to finally hear the reply you've been waiting for. So, there you have it, the revelation and the ritual. But knowledge is only potential power. True power comes from practice. Here is my invitation to you. I want you to commit, not for a lifetime, but for just 7 days. 7 days of practicing this 3-step ritual. To make this commitment real, go to the comments right now and write, "I am committed." By typing those words, you are making a declaration to yourself and our community that you are ready to be an active creator in your life. And as you go through your 7-day journey, come back and share your experiences. Share the synchronicities, the intuitive nudges, the small shifts you began to notice. Your story could be the inspiration someone else needs. If this video resonated with you, please subscribe and turn on notifications. We're dedicated to exploring these profound truths and providing practical tools to help you create a life you love. I want to leave you with one final thought. You are not separate from the universe. You are a part of it. The same intelligence that designed the galaxies is within you. You're not a powerless being shouting into a void. You are a point of consciousness with the incredible power of imagination and feeling.
For too long, you may have felt your dreams were out of reach or that you just weren't lucky. I hope today you see the truth from a new perspective. The communication line has never been closed. The universe has been mirroring your own energy back to you. This shift isn't about learning a magic trick. It's about coming home to yourself. It's about remembering that your inner world of thought and feeling is the creative cause, and the outer world is the effect. By consciously choosing your inner state, by daring to assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled, and by flooding your being with gratitude, you are stepping into a powerful role within your own reality. You have the language. You have the ritual. You have everything you need. The universe isn't waiting to judge your request. It's waiting to reflect your conviction. So go forward, not with mere hope, but with a quiet confidence. Speak your new language. Trust the process and prepare to be amazed as the world begins to respond in a way you can now understand. You are powerful beyond measure, and your magnificent life is waiting for you to claim it.